From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Afternoon Edition.
And right now on the Afternoon Edition, breaking news, a man stabbed to death and a woman injured in Pacifica. That crime prompting an elementary school to go on lockdown as they search for that suspect. Good afternoon. I'm Ryan Yamamoto. This all unfolded before 8 o'clock this morning in the Valamar neighborhood. Video from the scene along Naomi Avenue shows this is still an active investigation. Police have blocked off that area, and Sean Chitness is live with the very latest. Sean, what can you tell us?
Well, Ryan, police calling this an investigation that they are in the early stages in. And so, yes, as we take a look over my shoulder, you will see that they have still closed off that stretch of the street, and they have been here for most of the morning, continuing to work this scene. Now, here's what we understand. Police responded to that 200 block of Naomi Avenue around 7:45 this morning on a domestic violence call. Officers arrived and found a man and woman with stab wounds. The suspect was seen leaving the scene. Officers tried to save both victims. The woman was taken to a hospital and the man was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say the suspect had left the area and there is no longer a threat to the community here in Pacifica. As a precaution, the nearby Valamar Elementary School was placed on lockdown, but there does not appear to be any connection to the school at this time. Now, we have had the chance to talk to a couple of neighbors passing by. They are certainly shocked to see this type of crime scene right outside of their homes. One man telling us that it's unusual even just to see a cop car where he lives, and that is why this is so surprising to everyone. But police want to reiterate that they don't believe there is any threat to the community at this time. They are asking for help, though. If you have any information that can help them with their investigation, you can contact Pacifica Police. Ryan, back to you.
All right, thanks, Sean Chitness, reporting live in Pacifica. We're also following a developing story out of Oakland. Right now, police are looking for the suspect who shot and killed a pizza delivery driver right in front of his mother. That 24-year-old victim was on break and parked in front of his house when someone got out of the car and opened fire. This happened yesterday on Rutherford Avenue or Rutherford Lane. So far, officers have not released any information about the victim or information about a potential shooter. To Oakland now, where there's growing concern over delayed 911 response times or no response at all. The city recently announced it will pour $2.5 million into hiring and upgrades for its dispatch center. 20 of the city's 76 dispatcher positions are currently vacant, according to a report sent to the city council earlier this month. That same report showed no one had been looking at applications for a year because the HR employees who were supposed to handle them, well, they had left. And while the city claims it's working on it, one longtime business owner told our Kelsey Thord, if things don't change soon, she might not be there much longer.
I just think it's another tool for the bad guys to know that they can do things and no one's going to come.
Dorcia White, the owner of Everett and Jones Barbecue, says she's called 911 on multiple occasions to report people breaking into cars right outside of her restaurant.
I had one instance where I literally watched the group all day. It was like we were prisoners almost in here. We just literally, through these glass windows, we watched them break in cars and wait and break in cars, and we called and called and called, and no one ever came.
Dorcia says that's happened so often that they've resorted to putting up these signs around their restaurant warning customers.
Really has drastically changed the dynamic of our business. Most of our business now is takeout or DoorDash because people just don't feel safe.
OPD is trying to beef up its 911 staffing and computer systems after a recent grand jury report found the dispatch center only answered about half of 911 calls within 15 seconds. But there are a lot coming in, more than 1.1 million so far this year. Just this week, the department put out a PSA reminding people to only call 911 for emergencies like fires, serious accidents, and crimes in progress to avoid tying up the lines. Dorcia says she knows that the crimes she's calling in deal with property, but she believes they still need to be taken seriously.
Well, you might think this is petty, but they're not petty because most of them have guns, they're willing to use them, and then that turns into something big.
Thankfully, Dorcia told me she's seen a recent drop in car break-ins over the past month, and this week has been the best week she's had in a long time.
I've had 3 parties today, and I've seen no glass. and I'm celebrating. So maybe something is changing.
And it's not just the dispatch center that's having a hard time keeping up. The police union says their staffing is the lowest it's been since 2014, about one officer for every 610 residents. Okay, let's give you a live look at our Bay Area airports now, where many are hoping to make it out in time for the holidays. According to AAA, it could be busier this year than ever before, with an estimated 2.8 million passengers expected to fly every day through the holidays. And if you're planning to hit the road, good news, we finally have a break in the rain. Meteorologist Jessica Birch joins us now with more on what you can expect.
Heading into this afternoon, it's a lot more dry compared to the past 24 hours where we were dealing with some heavy showers yesterday, the day before that, all the way into Sunday for that matter. I'll show you your rainfall totals in just a second, but this is what it's looking like wrapping up this week. That area of low pressure moves to the south. We're left with just a mix of sun and clouds throughout the rest of this week's forecast and early next week. Now, as we head into December 28th through the new year, we're going to see wetter than normal conditions. So we're not ruling out the chance of showers just yet. We're just kind of taking a breath of fresh air before we gear up for more rain. And the system that brought in all that rain this week, it gave us around 3 inches in San Francisco, over 5 inches up at the airport near Santa Rosa. But the more south we go, the less impressive the numbers get, which, by the way, they're still impressive no matter where you live. We're talking about close to 2 inches in areas like Fremont, all the way down into the Santa Clara Valley. We're actually pretty impressed with around 2 inches just near Los Gatos.
All right, well, several Americans, including a Bay Area man, are back on U.S. soil after they were released in a prisoner swap with Venezuela. A total of 10 Americans were freed in yesterday's exchange. One of those freed Americans is a Berkeley native, Savoy Wright. He was in prison since late October and was in that group that stepped off a plane in Texas last night. Wright says he was held in Venezuela without formal charges being filed. He was not allowed to see an attorney, and Wright says during the hard times behind bars, he had to go to a spiritual place and is still in shock to finally be back home.
I didn't know if I would ever make it out, and it's really scary to be in a place where you're used to having freedoms and you're locked into a cell, sometimes with 4 other people, a very tiny cell, and to realize, am I ever going to get out of this? Am I ever going to make it home? How did I get to this point?
And before his arrest, Wright divided his time between Oakland, Miami, and South America, working remotely as a mortgage loan officer. His family spoke to him via FaceTime after his release. California could be next state to drop former President Donald Trump from the primary ballot. Lieutenant Governor Elena Kounalakis is requesting the state to explore every legal option to do just that. This move comes after Colorado's top court found the Republican frontrunner is ineligible for the state's ballot, citing Trump violated the insurrection clause of the 14th Amendment due to his conduct during the attack on the U.S. Capitol.
For this Supreme Court in Colorado to evaluate those facts, make that determination, that is very material. You know, it doesn't say you have to go through a legal process and be convicted as an insurrectionist. So that has to be weighed into this as well.
Trump's legal team will appeal the Colorado ruling to the U.S. Supreme Court if the high court takes the case. Their ruling would supersede rulings in lower courts in other states.